And let's begin. And I absolutely love what I see. We do have the Chariot and we have the King of Swords, Cancer energy and Gemini, Libra or Aquarius energy. It's a very powerful energy, right? King of Swords is all about legalities, fairness, doing things the right way, right? It's all about settling stuff. It's also the counselor, and the Chariot is breaking free. So probably right now we are actually looking at ways to break free, right? Feels like it. We'll see. The Chariot and the Fool, definitely breaking free. It's like, I'm done, 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 done. I am only going to take a small bag and the rest, out in the streets, right? And the Chariot, again, this energy of, if I stay here for another day, I will stop breathing, right? That's the energy. That is exactly the energy. The Chariot and the Page of Wands, right? We are no longer passionate about something. It doesn't have value anymore. Doesn't inspire us as it used to. The Chariot and the Emperor. We let go of control. We let go of hope for the future. We let go of whatever abundance we had with this person. We let go of whatever stability, and then for some of you might be moving out, and the Emperor comes back again when we have a plan to break free, right? We have a plan to let go, and we have a plan to break free from something. So, you know the rules of the shuffling, right? As soon as we have doubles, we know it's time to stop and we move forward. Three of Swords in reverse. We've been hurt, we've been in pain, we've been silenced by a situation. High Priestess can be a Pisces, Cancer. Three of Pentacles. We fell out of a partnership. It was a solid one. I know, I'm giving it to you. Three of Pentacles is the energy of building a life, building a home, having something that we were hoping to last forever. Very in your energy, right? Three of Pentacles is in your energy, but then we've been we found ourselves in the energy of silence, right? Silence and heartbreak. Let's see why. Let's see what happened. I'm not sure you see the cards properly, so let me see if I can do something just to bring a little bit of darkness. It's going to be, but hey, it's better this way because the sun is coming through the window and I'm so happy to see the sun. So let's see. We do have past energies, right? Your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. We have current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual, and let's see the possible outcome. On your side, the person you are dealing with, mutual energies, and it might be a fire sign, King of Wands, right? We were no longer happy with this person. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, kids, and we walked away. I so understand. And then you show up here taking action. Oh yeah, somebody walked away. Somebody walked away. It was not a cheerful day, but forced us to get into motion, get into plan, strategizing. So let's see what happened. Well, in the past, Capricorn, you and this person, right? You on your side, you do have the Hangman and the Nine of Cups. This is stagnation, right? This is awakening. This is realizing I am no longer happy. This is I no longer have what I want. It's like that moment where we realize, you know what, I deserve more. I want more. I've invested a lot in this. And it's interesting because it's a change. It is an awakening. So I'm sure, kind of the universe showed you a new way, right? Showed you a new way of doing things. We had the Chariot all the way through shuffling. So this is longing for freedom. And this is what changed probably your perspective, saying, you know what, maybe we'll have to move on, or realizing that at some point, right, we'll have to do something about the unhappiness that we feel. And of course they changed and they moved. This person of yours, they have the Chariot and the Hangman, and it's interesting, you mirror each other. We'll see how it goes with the energies, but absolutely in the past. It's interesting, they left because they haven't changed their perspective, while you change your perspective because of this unhappiness that was installed kind of itself in the commitment. It was something solid, like I was saying, but somebody took off, right? Cancer energy. So far you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you do have Pisces, Cancer with the High Priestess. So might be a combination of two, might be just one, and High Priestess in reverse is kind of showing you a little bit that we were probably for a long time not listening to our intuition, the gut feeling, the voice in our head saying, oh, that is a problem, you know, we are not happy, something is stagnant, something is not working, something is difficult to, you know, to get off the ground. Mutual energies between the two of you. Six of Cups, you know I never read Six of Cups in reverse, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, right? Yes, that was a soulmate, yes, that was a bond, and then kind of the emotions ran a little bit out, dry, emotional exhaustion. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, together it's a Nine of Cups, so the family life began to feel a little bit out of balance, and the bond and the connection, right? Of course, we had the divine bond, that's a Six of Cups, but Ace of Cups in terms of manifestation, how it took life between the two of you, probably became distant and no longer fulfilling. It's all about emotions here and perspective, right? And it's interesting because you do have the Hangman in reverse, upright, and they have in reverse, right? This kind of tells me that you are ready to change perspective in order to make things work, right? Well, this person, they were not willing to change their perspective. That's why we have them in the Chariot energy, like taking off and probably looking for happiness. Now, Capricorn, this person of yours, we do have the Empress in reverse, and we do have the Two of Wands. So we are a little bit of crossroads, right? This is the universe saying, oh, now we need to choose a path because we cannot stay forever. That's why we call them crossroads, and that's why we put traffic lights, right? Because everybody's at crossroads, and at some point when it's our green light, it's time to go. Forces us a little bit of a decision of some sort, forces us to you know, to make choices and move on, because that's life. I'm kind of concerned with the Empress in reverse, and in the same time it's part of life and it's part of the cycle we are in, and it's part of because for some of you it's kind of saying, well, we need to get creative. Maybe this connection brought a form of abundance. We do have the King of Wands, and now we have the Empress. We know it's the energy of abundance, creativity, is the energy of house, of home, of kids. So maybe, and Three of Pentacles is building something and putting resources together. So probably that was an abundant time at some point, and then that wasn't, right? So how about we go back to being creative and looking for ways, right? For some of you, this is no, I'm not going to nurture this. I will make a choice when it's time. Again, we had the King of Swords while shuffling some legalities, pieces of paper that still need to be signed and stuff. So for some of us, Capricorn might be actually waiting, but I understand we are at a place where we are not giving to this connection anymore. Now this person of yours, they do have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and they have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is all about coming out of stress. Whatever this taking off was happening to them made them very stressed, made them with a lot of anxiety. Same concern for money. I'm sensing that, again, you mirror each other in a way, because financial stability and even, you know, like family and roots are very important to this person, and they somehow you know, if you're wondering, are they happy? And it's like, you know, thank God I left. Well, actually it doesn't, you know, doesn't show all of this. On the contrary, right? They are working on their peace of mind, keeping the concerns under wraps, and probably working towards their stability, financial stability, independence, and so on and so forth. It is in their energy, all this. Now, mutual energies between the two of you. We do have the Hermit in reverse. This is Virgo energy. And when it's in reverse, it's about not shining a light and not seeing the lessons in it. So I can understand. We might be at a place of hurt. We might be at a place of anger. We might be at a place where that we can't look at us just yet. You know, sometimes we need that anger to be focused on the other person. Sometimes we need to say ourselves, it's because of them, so that we, you know, kind of use the anger as a tool to detach and justify and somehow move on. It's only human, and we might be at that place in order for us to not be perseverant with this, right? Because we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We wanna come out of hurt. We wanna have a little bit of detachment. It is the energy of a blame game, in a sense that, no, I don't have to look at myself, and they might feel the same, and might be a little bit of blame being, you know, kind of thrown left and right between the two of it. It's a strong energy, and might be very well a coping mechanism, because it is kind of for the two of us, right? They want to come out of concerns and stress, and they might be blaming some financial situations on your side. You need, right? The two of Wands, you need to make a choice soon. So it's okay if we detach doing that. It's okay. It's part of whatever is happening, right? It's not something I encourage, actually. And probably introspection is the first step to take, but I get it. Let's see, moving forward. 10 of Wands and 7 of Cups. Okay, so they will keep us a little bit confused for a while. Some food for thought. 10 of Wands, we take the 10 Wands all in the same time because we want to get it done. We want to see it done. 10 of Wands is the energy of burdens, is the energy of I want to reach my goals sooner, so I take the 10 Wands. Again, we go to the question, do I need to take 10, all of them, or can I do multiple journeys and have 2 at the time? You know, question of managing all this. If I'm confused, can I go a little bit slower, right? With the 7 of Cups. If I have choices, again, can I go a little bit slower till I have that clarity? Which cup to choose? Which cup is yours, you know? And aligning slowly. You might be focused on work, and again, now that we have the whole energy here, I can see this, you know. So now this person of yours, Capricorn, they have their energy all over, your energy all over them, and the 5 of Cups. They, right, 5 of Cups is the energy of missing you, but it's also the energy of guilt, remorse, knowing what they've done, evaluating what they have done, and you know, and looking at the empty cups and not seeing the possibility in it. Quite emotional, I would say. And now that we're gonna look at the mutual energies, but there is a sense of impulsiveness in this. Somehow there was an energy of not giving a lot of thought, because High Priestess upright is all about thoughts, right? Is the knowledge and the information between the dark and the light, and both energies of knowledge on their side, and you know, decisions coming from a place of I've thought about it, I've contemplated, evaluated the risks, and move on. Might have been a little bit impulsive here, you know, and ever since, this person is trying to get back on their feet. That's the energy we are picking up. Mutual energies, Capricorn, 7 of Pentacles. You are probably waiting for your alimony and stuff. Definitely money. Definitely results of this situation. You have high hopes. And we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. They cannot make us happy. And we have endings, right? 10 of Wands. 10 Ten of Cups in reverse. We have Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. So it's almost over for some of you. And I feel it's for the better. Of course, you'll have to let me know. But in a sense that I'm not seeing love right now. I'm seeing a strong bond. Six of Cups is also the energy of children. So you might have had kids with this person, and then twice energies of kids, 3 with the Ten of Cups. So I'm picking up with Capricorn having children. Again, can be a fire sign, can be a water sign. And then we went separate ways, and there are regrets. It's looking at the past. 5 of Cups is looking at the past, and they do. 6 of Cups is the energy of looking at of the life that we've had together. But it's I would say, Capricorn, it's time to move on, baby. We no longer feel love here. Somebody here is releasing stress of a, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, both in reverse. Both energies of marriage, of legacy, of kids. So somebody is longing for a new life, turning a page of some sort. And on your side, I'm sensing that you are quite patient, even if at crossroads. So it's part of the journey. It is part of the journey. Yeah. I don't know. I have my approach to tarot is not one to say to you, you should do this, you should do it. It's not at all in my, even if I've been a counselor for so many years, right? But that is really a reading about approaches here, right? About your approach. That is a message here related to approach. We have crossroads, and then we have confusion. So the immediate question is, right, what would bring clarity to you in the context of crossroads and choices? We have the energy of the Empress in reverse, so that is somehow this abundance around you, and that is opportunity in it. So, but again, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands, right? So how can we make choices if we take 10 wands at a time? How can we make choices in, we have maybe opportunities, but that is an exercise of some sort of saying, my next chapter, it's, manifesting and visualizing what my next thing is about. So, but it takes time, I know, just like everybody went through that, so it's part of life. So Capricorn, let's ask for some guidance, even though we kind of know we have to keep going, but let's see, for some of you maybe there are different messages that we need to hear. I'm sure you are ready to go. You have you see all this, and you know your gut feeling is telling you, well, this is my turning point, this is my decision time. This is when I have to, do something about. So Capricorn, we do have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Bottom of the deck, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So it's about time we let them go. We let them be happy. We choose to be happy. I believe kind of the universe, I don't know whose energies I took from this, but yeah, we have forgiveness. Let your friends help you release your ex. We do have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Bottom of the deck, be in the present and dream of the future. So in line with the whole reading, because I'm sensing that we are now focused on the burdens of it, on the confusion of it, on the waiting at crossroads, right? Hoping for some clarity, and the universe is asking you, be in the present and dream of the future. This is all about manifestation, and this is all about visualization, right? When we dream, everything is possible. So Capricorn, I feel that it's time to dream, baby. Right? It's time to dream of a future. Time to dream of the next chapter, what you want to do and how you want to get to it, right? And it's so much about true self. It's about fundamental truth, right? Who am I at this stage of my life, and what exactly do I want to do? Now let's see the energies that we need to get back into the flow. We do have success. I know that there is no greater goal than love, right? So we stay positive and we don't give up on love. It was a stage of our lives, and love is coming as we attract love. We do have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay? We need success and we need balance right away, back to our life. We do have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I release the need to know all the answers. And we do have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. You do have released your ex, and now we have forgiveness and detachment. I mean, a Capricorn today is receiving a very important message, actually. So you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So my beautiful Capricorn, I hope you'll take care of yourselves. I know it's a tough time, and I do hope you'll find a way out of this. You can do it. We have let your friends help you, okay? Friends, family, whoever is close to you. And hey, you know I love you, right? I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe. And come see me next time. Love you. Take care.